Alright, what's poppin' with all you legends, Siva? Hope you guys are having a great day. So, we have a little bit of a sneak peek, like just a minute and a half of Kanguva. If you saw my video yesterday, I talked about a little bit of this, that, and the other related to this movie right here, and a lot of people did seem to get my, like what I was thinking and not necessarily taking anything out of context. So it was really cool making a video like that because obviously it's hard to tell when you haven't really seen a movie or anything like that yet to make like a proper statement, but it's like you really hear a lot of unfortunate things, so it was just like something that I wanted to talk about. It was actually a lot of fun to talk about, but what I wanted to do is, and I still will be watching this movie, I will absolutely give this movie a try, because I've always said, and I will stay by that statement, that I am always going to make my own opinion compared to what other people's opinion is. Now, when I hear something like this right here, where I hear so many people saying, the things that they were saying, it was like I just really wanted to talk about it because my excitement for this movie have been unbelievable. And every single person that has watched my videos knows how excited I have been for this movie right here. But let's actually watch this first, and then we can talk about that after for the people that only cares for the reaction for this part right here. So I'll talk a little after.
നിർത്ത് നിർത്ത് നിർത്തുക സാർ குழந்தை மனசுதே சாமி இருக்கிற குடில்னு பெருமாச்சின பேச்சு சா வளர வளர கோவம் ஆத்திரம் விருப்பு வெறுப்புன்னு இருக்க இடம் இல்லாம அந்த சாமி வேலைக்கு போயிடும்.
He looks so cool in character.
துரத்திடாதீங்க சார். ஆரும் இல்லாத பாரி அணைச்சிக்க சார்.
Okay. I personally would have chosen something a little bit more interesting if I were to release anything related to this movie. I think I would definitely have chosen something that was a little bit more catching. I'd say I do like the idea right here, and obviously I didn't have subtitles on, so it might be a little hard for me to understand and stuff like that. But of course, you can kind of take away what you want to take away in terms of the visual aspect, right? Of course, a person is down, but you want to bring that person up and stuff like that, bro. But it is also really something that is so interesting and something that I really hope that they would deep dive into, right? You have these old school cultures where the things you do in those cultures is nowhere near what you would do today, bro. You don't just take a person nowadays, throw them into a circle, take another person, let them kill each other, see who's the stronger one, bro. And if you ain't strong enough, you're dead. Obviously, some places in the world and stuff like that, of course, but a lot of places that does not happen, right? Especially the place where I come from Denmark. It's it's still very different compared to India, to live in Denmark, to live in the US, to live in China, to live in Japan. It's so different living in the different places throughout the entire world, of course, and stuff like that. But for me, if I were to release a little sneak peek of a movie like this, I would have chosen to have a little build up from a fight scene. And you can still do this in this minute and a half. So basically what you do is you have those confrontations and then them clashing together, and with that first punch being delivered, or sword jab, or whatever it might be, but the first collision, cut. And you're like, oh my god, they just cut right there. I gotta watch this movie. What you gotta do with your movies is the promotion needs to be great. It needs to be catchy. So when you release a scene like this, I'm like, I don't really care. I don't honestly care all that much, bro. So it's there's just, I wonder sometimes what all of these like executive producers and producers and stuff like that to these movies think when they release specific things. It's the same with like when you see a bad teaser or a bad trailer to a movie, you're like, what were they thinking? And a lot of times you can see a really bad trailer, but then go into the movie and be like, that was an incredible movie. Or it could be the other way around, where you watch a really, really, really well crafted trailer. Then you watch the movie and you're like, that was a piece of garbage. That movie was absolutely horrible. But then them making that trailer is genius, because it basically scammed people to go watch the movie, because you make a really great trailer, you deliver some horrible stuff, but people spent money and watched it. I still find this to be interesting right here. I just think that, it shows character. It definitely shows character of, I don't even know if his name is actually Kanguva in the movie or what it is, bro, but I believe it might be, right? So it shows character of him, being there for the people, helping people up. So in that sense, I definitely can see the idea of putting it out. I just think that you should put out some more interesting stuff, right? But that is, of course, just my opinion, man. But still, I'm still excited to see this movie when it comes out on streaming, because like I've said, I really, really want to make my own opinion on this movie right here. And the opinion a lot of people have is a lot of times not the opinion I have. It really just isn't, man. Like, I talked about this in some of my other videos, right? But like, if I like a movie and I know a lot of people hate it, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, I didn't like the movie, because that's the right thing to say. Like, that's not what you're gonna get on this channel. I will say whatever the I want. Literally whatever I want, bro. Literally straight up, man. I don't care to be like one of those guys hopping on the bandwagon and hating on something just because it was supposed to be hated, right? Like, there's a lot of movies as of late that have not been getting all that much like good reviews and stuff like that, where like the GOAT movie, I really, really liked it. Did I think it was perfect? No. But did I like it a lot and more than the genuine person in terms of like the ratings the movies has? Yes. Devera, liked the movie a bunch, just really disappointed by the ending. And then I watch a movie like Kill that everybody loves, and I'm like, that movie sucked. It was horrible. So it's like, I'm always here to just give my own opinion, give my own state, give my own feel upon it, and then that might a lot of times not actually link up with what other people's opinion is. So I could genuinely end up loving this movie right here. And if I do, I will be the first person to just literally go against everybody and tell you that I freaking love it, man. I don't care. Then you can call me the guy that always has a shit opinion on how to review movies, and I will happily be the guy that has shit opinions on movies, bro. Because if I like something, then I like something. And if I don't like it and everybody else likes it, I'm not going to be the guy that's like, I have to like it then. I do not care. I simply do not care, man. But other than that, whenever the movie drops, you will get a movie reaction to this movie, man. So, yeah, let's see how it does in theaters. Let's see if it actually ends up doing a somewhat well box office run. Only time will tell, man. But whenever it drops, you will see me react to it, and you'll give my full, honest opinion on it, man. So I can't wait to do that, bro. Good or bad, I'm still excited.